Young Shizuka, in a classic case of puppy love, adopts a stray dog she found on the streets. But her dear old dad is convinced it's a recipe for disaster, thinking nurturing the vulnerable is a no-go. Fast forward to the present, and Kosugi, our party-planning hero, keeps his promise to host a shindig for his associates. Shizuka, ever the curious observer, watches from the sidelines. Meanwhile, Akira is trying to play waiter for Kosugi's gang, and it's not going exactly as planned. Kosugi, in his infinite wisdom, asks Shizuka to pour him a drink, returning the favor with a beer and some cringe-worthy comments. Akira, in his infinite awkwardness, hands Kosugi an empty bottle, leading to a rage-induced meltdown. Shizuka takes a trip down memory lane, and we see her past, which revolved around her father, a ruthless financier. She always struggled to meet his high expectations. There was this time when she hid a dog named Rue in her room, and after nursing Rue back to health, shared her dream of becoming a doctor. But her father, being the dream crusher he is, killed Rue due to financial concerns. We see a montage of Shizuka following her father's orders, although she resents it, believing it's the key to her survival. More face-offs with Akira and Kosugi hints that working for him might be a better gig than trying to survive a zombie apocalypse with friends. Shizuka recalls her father pointing out less fortunate folks and urging her to keep towing the line. But she realizes that obeying her dad only served his interests. Back at the RV, Shizuka finds Akira's bucket list, adds her own twist to it, and tells Kosugi that she, Kencho, and Akira are hitting the road in 2 days. Surprise, surprise, Akira decides to stay with Kosugi, feeling indebted to him. Before they part ways, Shizuka spills the beans about Kosugi's hidden agenda to Akira, and she hands him his bucket list with a challenge. She wants him to face off with Kosugi. Kosugi tries to mess with Akira's list, but Akira's not having it. He thanks Kosugi but announces he's done being a zombie butler. Kosugi insists he won't survive outside, but Akira prefers to take his chances with his friends rather than serving Kosugi's twisted plans. Things get hairy when a zombie bites one of Kosugi's crew inside a truck full of supplies. Chaos ensues, but Akira springs into action, rallying the delivery team. Akira saves Kosugi from becoming zombie grub, and the delivery crew forms a protective ring around them. After a daring escape, the people who worked under Kosugi decide to clock out, leaving him in the dust. The episode ends with Akira, Kencho, and Shizuka heading to Gunma in search of Akira's long-lost family. On their way to Gunma, Akira takes stock of his achievements, proudly boasting 15 out of 100 bucket list items checked. As they cruise along, they stumble upon a truck under zombie attack. Ready for action in his iconic shark suit, Akira aims to rescue the trapped soul. But surprise, surprise, the supposed victim, Beatrix Ammerhauser, handles the zombies like a samurai pro, revealing she's a German gal who landed in Japan for the love of its culture. Beatrix, with her eyes set on savoring delectable sushi, requests Akira and the gang's help to deliver fish to Takasaki City. Shizuka and Kencho are dumbfounded, but Akira, ever the adventurer, hops aboard Beatrix's mission. They reach Takasaki only to confront yet another swarm of zombies. Time for Shizuka's burning plan to take center stage. Just when things seem to be under control, a new wave of zombies crashes their party. But Akira's determination is unshakable, prompting Beatrix to reminisce about a childhood sushi-related memory, fueling her resolve to fight alongside Akira. Thankfully, Shizuka employs Beatrix's drone to lure the zombies away, while Kencho brings the fiery fury with a Molotov cocktail, ending the undead mayhem. The team heads to Teisho's restaurant, devouring sushi with gusto. Beatrix finds it bittersweet but gratifying. Teisho, moved by their enjoyment, offers sake on the house. With one bucket list item ticked, they plan a dip in a hot spring. Beatrix dives into musings about love and hot springs, stirring thoughts in Akira's mind about enjoying life with someone special. Shizuka, on the other hand, dismisses the notion, feeling it's a waste of time. Akira and Kencho leap into the hot spring, but turns out the women's section lacks hot water. Bathing together becomes the only option. Shizuka refuses, but Beatrix is nonchalant. As they prepare to relax, zombies emerge from the water, sending our heroes fleeing, seeking solace ahead to a mountaintop. Akira, however, stumbles upon another hot spring at night and starts soaking. In an accidental encounter, Akira and Shizuka find themselves sharing the springs, separated only by a boulder. Shizuka apologizes for her earlier stance on love, revealing her struggles with her father's disapproval and her fear of being hurt. She longs for a love where she can be her true self. Just as the moment gets poignant, Kencho and Beatrix crash in, ruining the intimate scene and plunging into the springs. The episode ends with Shizuka and Akira's heartfelt moment disrupted by the exuberant intrusion of their friends. In a heartfelt flashback, Akira has a conversation with his father about his aspirations. In the present, the gang, eagerly anticipating meeting Akira's family, nearly reaches his hometown. However, their path gets blocked by cards in a tunnel, hinting at trouble. Investigating, Akira discovers a zombie horde in the tunnel, prompting a detour. Shizuka assures everyone that the village is safe as the zombies are sealed in the tunnel. Their alternate path leads them to encounter and rescue Masaru from a zombie boar. Masaru leads them to his treehouse project, and Akira, inspired, rallies the gang to assist in its completion. As they work, Masaru shares his profound thoughts about trees and the forest's voice, leaving Akira reflecting on his own perceptions and bucket list objectives. Masaru, appreciative of their effort, confides a tragic truth about his son turning into a zombie, a heart-wrenching moment for everyone. Despite the sorrow, they finish the treehouse and enjoy themselves. Masaru, grateful, offers his aid if needed as they resume their journey to Akira's hometown. Upon arrival, Akira panics at the desolation but is surprised to find the townsfolk reveling. Akira reconnects with his family, expressing gratitude and apologizing for not doing more. His father's stern reaction and the townspeople's survival story are revealed, depicting the challenging post-zombie outbreak reality. Beatrix suggests a historic home renovation bucket list item, but Akira's focus turns toward repaying his parents. The gang explores the town, leaving Akira with his mother trying to assist her, but feeling estranged from his father. As Akira contemplates ways to make his parents happy, a grim discovery unfolds. His father is severely ill. Amidst attempts to help and an encounter with city newcomers, Akira realizes he recognizes their leader. A flashback unveils the man's questionable actions during the outbreak. In the present, the man's notebook, similar to Akira's bucket list, hints at reckless plans with his group. The anime ends with an unsettling air as the city people seem poised for something potentially disastrous, raising the stakes for Akira and his allies in their quest to navigate the challenges ahead. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.